Is this the smoking gun that they say it is? We'll see. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about CNN releasing a 2021 audio tape of Trump speaking to reporters about classified documents that allegedly were not, at the time, unclassified. Now, this is a thing that he's being indicted over because he had the classified documents and he was talking about it and he shouldn't have done it, all this and that and the third. Okay. Now, some say that he should be indicted because he didn't follow the proper protocol to get documents unclassified. Some say that he shouldn't because he's the president. He can pretty much do whatever. This is not a case you should bring to the front to prosecute. The same thing they gave Hillary Clinton as far as the grace, saying, hey, the emails and whatnot, don't even worry about it. It's not really a big deal. That same grace that was given to her is not being given to Donald Trump. Now, before I go any further, let's go ahead and get into the tape. If you want to hear the tape in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. And as a matter of fact, we're going to show a quick headline, then we're going to get to the tape. We're not going to read the article, just show the headline right quick. It says, CNN obtains the tape of Trump's 2021 conversation about classified documents. And again, this article right here, I'll link to that in the description if you want to see it for yourself. And here is Trump talking about it on Truth Social this morning. He says, could somebody please explain to the deranged, Trump-hating Jack Smith, his family, and his friends that as president of the United States, I come under the Presidential Records Act as affirmed by the Clinton Socks case, not by this psycho's fantasy of the never used before Espionage Act of 1917. Smith should be looking at crooked Joe Biden and all of the crimes that he has perpetrated on the American public, including the millions and millions of dollars he extorted from foreign countries. That's his response. Now, here is what he said in the Brett Baier interview before this tape came out, because they, when I say they, I mean the media, they want to say that he is lying and also being contradictory. So let's hear this. Then we're going to get into the full audio tape that has been quote unquote leaked, which could be a crime in itself, but I digress.
I couldn't but that wasn't a document, Brett. There was no document. That was a massive amount of papers and everything else talking about Iran and other things. And it may have been held up or may not, but that was not a document. I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories.
Okay, so that's what he said in the Brett Baier interview. Now let's get into the full audio.
Bad.
From 2021.
Bad, sick people.
That was your coup, you know, against you.
Well, it started right at the
like
beginning.
when Milley's talking about, oh, you were going to try to do a coup. No, they were trying to do that before you even were sworn in.
That's right.
Trying to overthrow your election.
Well, with Milley, let me see that. I'll show you an example. He said that I wanted to attack Iran.
And, okay, let's notice something right here. You see what they've captioned it, paper shuffling. So they're trying to say that he had papers. Now, what he just said in the prior clip was that there wasn't any classified documents, really not documents. It was newspaper clippings and whatnot. So this could be the so-called documents in question, or this could be the newspaper clippings that he printed out. I'm not sure what they are at this moment. Let's keep on going.
Isn't it amazing? I have a big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him. Wow. We looked at some. This was him. This wasn't done by me. This was him. All sorts of stuff. It's pages long. Look. Wait a minute. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Except it is like highly confidential, secret. This is secret information. But look at this. You attack, and
Hillary would print that out all the time, you know.
she'd send
Private
it,
email.
no, she'd send it to Anthony Weiner, the pervert.
Is he lying about that? Is he lying about that? See, that's what I'm talking about. Remember the whole thing with Anthony Weiner having access to Huma Abedin's laptop? Huma Abedin was Hillary Clinton's right-hand man, so to speak. Okay, she is sending her emails, and Anthony Weiner had access to it, and he was doing all kind of stuff on that laptop, going to all types of crazy sites he shouldn't be going on, you know, putting his twig and berries everywhere, right? So, but Hillary Clinton got a pass. She literally got a pass from James Comey. James Comey said there's evidence to bring forward a case, so we're not going to do it because no reasonable prosecution would do such a thing. But again, Trump does not get that same grace. And again, who is leaking all these audio tapes, and where is all this stuff coming from?
By the way, isn't that incredible, though?
Yeah.
I was just saying, because we were talking about it. And, you know, he said he wanted to attack Iran and what? These are the papers. This was done by the military, given to me. I think we can probably, right?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to try to
Declassify.
figure out
See, as president, I could have declassified
Yeah.
it. Now I can't, you know, but this is
Yeah,
classified.
now we have a problem.
I mean, it doesn't look good from what he's saying right here, saying that, you know, I could have declassified it as a president, but now I can't because I'm not. But again, this is not enough to really bring forward a case. You see, people talking about follow the law. There are certain times where you have prosecutorial discretion where you're not going to bring forward a case because it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. And in this case is most certainly one of them, in my humble opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the like, what is your opinion about what you've heard so far? Let's continue. It's almost done.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, it's so, look, we heard and you probably almost didn't believe me, but now you believe me.
No, I believe
It's
you.
incredible, right?
No,
Hey, bring some Cokes in, please.
Yeah, I gotta get them Cokes. Shout out to the Cokes. All right, so that's that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be something there, but that's really weak. You gonna indict a former president over that? Is that it? Where was the national security risk? Where, I mean, what they say, no harm, no foul, right? That's kind of what I heard right there, no harm, no foul. So what are we even doing? I don't quite understand. Let me come back so you can see me clearly. Let me come back. So that's that. What he said on Truth Social, I think, was right on point. And I don't think the Bret Baier interview really contradicts what he said. I mean, it could be. He said he had papers and it was like news clippings and whatnot. But then here he was like, well, this is secret confidential. But what was the document? Was it a top secret document? What was that he had? I don't know. Either way, even if it was a top secret document or a classified document, I don't think it's enough to go ahead and get him prosecuted. We're talking about Joe Biden. Do you think Joe Biden will get indicted for his papers? And remember, if you are not the president, you have no ability to bring any classified documents, papers, and whatnot back to your crib, back to your office. You can't do that at all. It's got to be in the secure area, in the SCIF. It can't be anywhere else. Biden had boxes and boxes and boxes of documents before he became the president as the senator, not even the vice president. And either way you go, you can't have that going on. But will they get prosecuted? They're investigating, but they're dragging their feet. Why? Because they have no intention on actually holding them accountable. Because, again, sometimes you have prosecutorial discretion and you want to keep certain cases away from the court and not even really go through with it. You see what's going on right now with Hunter Biden, smoking crack, having pistols, tax cheat, and won't go to the penitentiary. Meanwhile, other guys do go. It depends on who you are. It depends on what's going on. It depends on the situation. Trump is being unfairly targeted because the powers that be, as I close, do not want him to run again and become successful. It's really just that simple. It ain't too much more to it. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about what you heard from that tape that CNN released, leaked, whatever you want to call it? Was that smoking gun? Is enough to get him locked up? Should he be locked up off of what you heard? From what you know and from what you heard, do you think Trump should be locked up? And also look at others. Some are going to say that's whataboutism. No, at a certain point, that's called lawmaking. You have a precedent for a thing based upon prior previous existing precedent do you think Trump should even be in the court process right now, let alone locked up in the penitentiary, Big Rocks, Little Rocks? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This was, in my humble opinion, a nothing burger. Could there be something there? Sure. Is it enough to get them locked up? No. No, it's not. Especially, again, when you look at other people in the same situation. Precedent. Hillary Clinton was given the pass on television by James Comey. A pass. Ain't no big deal, right? Yeah, there's something there, but we ain't going to actually bring her to trial. We're not going to do all that. I mean, it wasn't that serious. Hunter Biden, yeah, he smoked crack and he had his gun illegally, lied on the background check, tax cheat, 1.2 million, but it's not really enough to get him locked up. If they can get grace, then why not Trump? Trump, from what I'm able to see, did a lot less than what they did. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.